One of the biggest problems with AI right now when generating front-end designs is that you can tell from miles away that it's slop, that it's generated with AI, and that can hurt your business. Customers can tell that this website hasn't put any effort into, generating a decent design, but that may have changed right now because there are some design skills for Claude or any other code editor that can help you review and change your designs to look more thought out, to look more human-like. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you 3 Claude design skills that you can add right now that can help you differentiate from AI Slop and potentially gain more conversion and business. Also, I'm going to show you a little technique that might be a bit controversial. It's something that I've been using lately to steal like an artist. Obviously, AI has hurt a lot of businesses, including mine, especially going for low tier customers, so to speak. But I understood that if you're not going to keep up with the trends, especially with the AI, your business will suffer, and that's something that I wanted to learn as well. So if you were to ask me like 6 months ago or even less than that about AI and design, I would have said that there's no way AI will replace top tier designers or even mid tier designers, because there's always be a need for professional designs like dashboards and marketing pages that just feel good. But if you are asking me right now, after I saw what good prompts can do, I'm obviously not so sure that most designers will survive in the next 5 years. I'm not saying that the industry will die, but you'll have to do so much more in terms of creativity to make sure you are differentiating from even very good designs right now. So enough ranting, let's go ahead and show you my 3 design skills that I'm using for personal projects like presentation pages and whatnot that kind of blew my mind. If you don't know what skills are, these are basically predefined prompts that you can reuse them when you need them. They can be saved locally in your repo or just globally. You can of course write these prompts yourself, but these are made by someone that has knowledge in the field and invested a lot of time getting the AI to generate designs that are not that generic. So the first skill I started testing lately and is very good. It's called TasteSkill.dev. And what I like about this, it has a dedicated prompt that can work with some existing design that I have. It will try to understand the current design, the current business, and then try to make it pop. And it does it very well. It looks like a human made it and not like simply built with AI. The way I use this is pretty straightforward. I'll go into my project folder and say something like, let's slash redesign, which is a prompt, redesign the existing project using a premium style. It basically goes through the whole page project, makes it consistent, yeah, and kills any like AI slop it finds. So let me show you some examples. The first one I tested for a very simple presentation page for a friend of mine. He just started selling some indoor and outdoor premium brands, and obviously I haven't had the time to design this in Figma, so I wanted to use AI for this. And I went from this, which is not really a bad take, a bad first take, to something like this. Immediately saw some improvements like typography, which obviously looks a lot better. Some, cards are a bit nicer in terms of alignment, and overall, I'm pretty satisfied with what the AI generated here. Of course, I could have spent the time to prompt it myself to fix all these issues, but using skills like this one is so much faster. Obviously, if I had designed this myself, maybe I could have done a 20% better job at this. But again, this is AI and this cost me like a few thousand tokens, which is nothing. The other example I tested this out is on a very generic dashboard page for a healthcare platform. I generated with Claude. It obviously doesn't look that good, right? You can tell that a lot of stuff here looks poorly designed, but it works, right? After applying some of these taste skills, we got to this result. Let me just switch my branch here, and we got this result, which doesn't look that bad, right? If you don't have a design team or a dedicated person to design this, I could say totally usable. This is totally usable for for an MVP or starting projects. I like the cards. I like what he has done with the sidebar navigation, some animations here and there. Really, it doesn't look that bad. As a designer myself, yes, maybe I could have done a better job or used some subtle grays here and there, but this is not this isn't unusable at all. I promise I would share my controversial technique of generating good design, and it's actually a Chrome extension I built for myself. The way it works is I would go on a website, find a good looking design, or even just a section of that website that I want to copy, and use my Chrome extension to just select that section, and basically download it as a JSON file. Then basically I would just prompt it into my Claude. I would say something like, can you generate a similar section to this? And I would give Claude the section I just imported from the website, while telling it to use my existing style. You would want to have a Frankenstein website with sections that look totally apart from each other. So if you have any interest in this Chrome extension that I built for myself, just leave a comment below and I can send it to you guys, or even add it on the store or something like that. I don't know, just let me know. The second design skill is impeccable style. It aims to do the same thing. It removes slop and makes the design feel more human. And I gotta say, it really delivers. If you need a site that stands out and that looks like a very AI generated page, this is a great set of prompts. It's a mix between the taste skill from above, but this one might be slightly better for design taste, but they're both excellent choices. Now, I have to be totally honest, I haven't actually tried this third taste skill myself, but I'm including it because it's a design skill from Emil Kowalski. If you are into this industry, in the design industry, you know Emil is a legend, especially in the animation space. So I'm pretty confident it's a good set of prompts just because his name is on it. This is a great overall skill if your website uses a lot of motion. If you've ever added animations and felt like they're a bit clunky, this prompt will correct them. There's a lot of complex theory behind animations, like timing curves and stuff that I do not know. And this skill applies that theory to make it everything like visually smoother. So there you have it, guys. I just wanted to quickly share some of these design skills, which are very good in terms of fighting slop. Obviously, it will not do wonders. I still think a dedicated designer will yield a much better experience and output, but again, not all of us have the resources to hire a designer. For now, these are absolutely incredible in terms of taste. As a designer in the field, I must say I'm a bit concerned. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any extra design skills I can try myself. And until next time, peace. Bye.